2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Falcon Open is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's what a delight to be at Paynes Valley, designed by Tiger Woods. And this golf course, Rich, it's a beauty. It starts with a strong par 4.
Luke, this is an absolute beauty with the Ozark Mountains in the background. This is a long par 4, just around the 480-yard mark. Keep your tee shot down the left-hand side, avoid that bunker down the right. And this green, it slopes from left to right, and lots of bunkers dotting this green.
Oh, I've got those special chills up the spine. I know today's going to be a beauty. Let's get into it. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Let's see what kind of tone he sets for himself today. Well, what do you see with this approach shot, Rich? There's plenty of challenges up around that green.
The bunkers stand out to me more than anything else. You have to avoid those, but this green, it's not that easy. Lots of movement in it.
Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
Bit too heavy-handed there. Oh, I don't mind this par putt.
Rolling end over end. This putt's looking great.
So it'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock-solid par right there.
He's in a share of 5th position. First of the par 3s, Rich, comes in at the second hole, but it is a long downhill par 3.
It is 265 yards on the scorecard, Luke, so you're going to have to factor in that elevation drop. This is a massive green with a large ridge running right through the middle of it, with a high side actually big on the left. You do have room, however, out to the right for the golf ball to bounce left onto the green.
That's tidy. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago.
This is how you do it 7 days a week. Pretty straightforward shot, about what you'd expect to see from this player.
Okay, let's get back to the action. Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. Reach the third hole at Paynes Valley is a short one, just 330-yard par 4.
Love drivable par 4s, and this one is no different. Go ahead and take the driver out and try and miss those fairway bunkers, both right and left. Anything up just short on and around the green should set up a fairly simple, straightforward pitch shot.
And here we are with the third shot. That's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
He finds himself in a share of 8th. Let's take a look at the 4th hole, Rich. Good par 5.
It is. Try and keep your tee shot down the left-hand side. That left-hand bunker is a little bit further than the one on the right-hand side. Should you find the fairway, a risk and reward second shot, you've got a creek and pond out to the left. A fantastic design par 5.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, I guess they're seeing something I'm not. They're going with less club here. Interesting.
Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hey guys, we are checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 7th hole.
Well, this would be a bonus. This is a very long putt.
Looking great now.
Oh, the long-range bomb. Is there anything better in the game? She should be proud of that. Here comes the top 10. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Plenty of beauty exists in the 5th hole, a par 3.
This is a fantastic design par 3, Luke. Water front, right, and behind. The only miss where you will avoid the water is out to the left-hand side. Once you get onto the green, though, there's a large mound in the center of it that will run the golf ball all different directions. What a lovely par 3. And you know what? I'm glad I brought my fishing pole.
Well, that's well judged. Hole high, right inside the range. Well, it's time to head back down to the fairways. John, what's up, mate?
Well, guys, I'm down on hole number 7, and Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. This putt is from 14 feet. Oh, just missed. He's got a par putt here. Let's see if he can make it. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. Just 2 shots back after that hole. Reached the 6th. It's a par 4 stretching at 440 yards, but bunkers off the tee can be menacing.
There's no doubt about it, especially the one that's straight away. That's going to be your line, but you need to make sure you either stay short of it or you take driver to get over it. Second shot down the hill ever so slightly with a massive bunker over on the left-hand side, and the front part of the screen has got all kinds of movement to it from right to left.
Here's Lydia Ko. Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Just a couple back from our leader.
This one is chewing fiber.
A wonderful shot, well played, a chance for birdie here at the 6th. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Was on a good line. Pretty good chance here, this one's for par. Currently a couple under for the event. Width is a real factor of Tiger Woods' design here at Paynes Valley, and it really showcases itself here at the 7th hole, Rich.
Luke, this hole is not very long, just 365 yards, but it's got all kinds of issues with it. Great limestone feature down the right-hand side, but if you take the driver out on the short par 4, be wary of going left. Missing the tee shot or second shot left is an absolute no-no.
That's nicely done. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Firm, back, up the hill. This will be a good one.
Just go ahead and tap that one in. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. He's currently sitting in third place. The 8th hole is a par 5, Rich.
Yes, just 540 yards, Luke, and the fairway bunker down the right-hand side is a great line off the tee. From there, a layup down the right-hand side will bring some trees into play. Anything, though, a little bit short and left will open up the green nicely for their approach.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
That's frustrating. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. Well, that'll play. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. Rich, as we take a look at the 9th hole, it's obvious that Tiger Woods loves his width and angles in these par 4s.
Most definitely. This is a golf course you can tee it high and let it fly, and the 9th is no different. The right-hand bunker in the fairway is your line as the fairway does camber from right to left. However, the second shots, you cannot afford to miss it long left. You will make bogey or worse. Trust me.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This should play. This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
And I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
And back to the course with the live action. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Ooh. That's just about 3 feet away.
This for par.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. The back 9 at Paynes Valley starts with a dramatic downhill par 3, Rich. What stunning visuals this is.
Oh boy, it certainly is. It's 210 yards on the scorecard, but you really just want to try and hit it to the front right part of this green because everything should kick forward onto the green. If you challenge this flag and you get it wrong, deep bunkers down the left, another one on the right-hand side, those are no good. Short is absolute guarantees, no worse than a bogey.
Ouch, that hurts. No, that's too bad. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Well done. And let's take a look at this shot from a moment ago. Justin Thomas with an amazing shot. Let's recap his 4th shot. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Rich, take us through the par 4 11th.
You want to favor the right-hand side, as that will give you the best look on your approach shot here on this par 4 that measures 430 yards. Anything to the left will chase down to a fairway bunker, which will cause a lot of the problems. The green just has the lone bunker down the left-hand side, so once again, favor the right with your second shot.
Okay, that'll work. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Big putt for par coming up.
Looking good so far.
For the par. Currently at 3 under for the event. Reached the 12th as a short par 4, not too dissimilar to the third. Players are going to want to try and get after it, but trouble looms.
There is a nasty little bunker that you have to hit at 285 yards to get past on the right-hand side. If you skirt it around that bunker somehow, the contour of the fairway moves right to left pretty severely, and you could walk up there and be pleasantly surprised when you find your golf ball on the dance floor.
Good shot there.
And this putt for a share of the lead. Okay, steady now. Wow, almost an eagle.
Talk to us, Goose.
Hello up there. We are checking in down here with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 15th.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Reached the 13th as an absolute monster. A par 5 playing uphill and almost 650 yards.
Ain't no hill for a climber, Luke. You know that, my friend. All uphill, 645. Come on. It's just driver, fairway wood, wedge, one putt. Mark me down for a 5.
Well struck. Getting ready to play their third. Just one stroke back and right in it. Come on, get down.
Nicely done.
9 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Oh, so close. And that should secure the par on this one. Just one off the lead after that hole. Rich here at the 14th. Course designer Tiger Woods really teases you, wanting to stay as close to those bunkers on the right.
It does, because the fairway tilts from right to left quite a bit on this par 4. Find the fairway, though, on the left-hand side. Your second shot is going to be slightly uphill. This green protected by a large bunker and heavy rough over on the left-hand side.
Going with the 5-iron here. And back to the play, shall we? Second shot here on the 14th. looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's tracking. Yeah, they're good momentum makers, those ones. Good putt for birdie. And that will take him to 5 under. He's currently tied for first. Elevation change is an absolute feature at Paynes Valley, Rich, and here we are on the tee, the uphill par 415.
Absolutely, Luke. This hole plays 455 yards. Players ideally would like to challenge the right-hand bunker, get it past that, and you actually get a better look of the green from the right-hand side.
Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That should set up another chance.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Rich, I love it when we get to break from play just to take a look at some great highlights. Let's return to live play now. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
This one looking really good.
Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly.
This is what they have left for par here.
As we take a look at the 16th, another dramatic downhill par 3, Rich. I tell you what, Tiger Woods, he might be one of the greatest players of all time, but his architecture is brilliant as well.
He certainly does love a downhill par 3. This is another one, long one, 225 yards or so. A generous green, that to be said. The safe play is missing it out to the right-hand side, where the players will have an opportunity to chip and putt for a par, but any misses out to the left-hand side, you'll find the bunker and or heavy rough, which will certainly cause the player problems.
John, what's going on out there?
Down here on the 18th, Justin Thomas is just getting ready to hit.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. That was a gallant attempt. A par putt on the table. And well holed. Let's move on. And that makes him tied for first. The penultimate hole, Rich, a challenging par 4.
2 fairway bunkers right in the middle of the 17th fairway, so aim right at them and either hit it right or hit it left. Missing it down the left-hand side will get you a little bit closer to the green, but make that second shot a little more difficult because you have to carry the bunkers up by the green. Hit it out to the right, and you're elevated, but a little bit longer seconds.
Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. He's currently tied for the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here.
Nothing good out to the right. This is in trouble.
A bit wild on approach there.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, the finishing Paynes Valley is a par 5 measuring 550 yards.
It plays right into what they call, Luke, the big rock, which is behind this green. Tee shot down the right-hand side will give you a little shorter second shot, possibly go for the green, but if you do, you have to avoid missing it left. The creek comes into play, deep bunkers come into play. What a fantastic finishing par 5 this is.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Oh, just missed. That's disappointing. And this putt to move into first place. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. They're going to be pleased with that performance in first place at the completion of their first round.
Just a slim lead with 1 round to go. There could be some fireworks in this final round.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now.